You ready, folks? Here goes the first ever edition of Negative Space.
Hey! What's missing from this page? The negative space! We read it, we shred it, we tell you the truth. Negative space! Comic reviews!
Ooh.
Damn.
Here, folks.
Giggity.
All right,
I
we're
need
gonna
to
have
make
to
it
put
a
that one
slightly
at the
bigger.
closeout as well. Just for reasons.
For it's a scientific reason.
Yeah. Purely
We're
scientific.
studying physics mostly here.
You know, according to Aristotle, you have to echo the beginning at the end, and
Yeah, storytelling 101, clearly.
exactly.
It
Visual
rhymes.
storytelling.
So let me give you the stage here.
Yes.
I remember this. Yes.
Pop
Yeah.
kill.
Affinity for pugs has led you to a pop kill.
Exactly. I do actually own a pug. It's somewhere around this household of mine.
It's in a bag and board. He's bag and boarded, probably.
Yeah. Hanging buried, somewhere in the long box, I'm sure.
She almost looks a little like Morena Baccarin from back in her heyday.
Oh yeah, from the V show.
Now,
From Firefly, but imagine her with
you're
short
correct,
hair. She would look a lot
yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
You're correct.
if you watched V, she had short hair like that.
Hold on, wasn't V from the 80s?
No, there was a remake in the early 2000s.
They made it
Oh,
twice.
I never saw that one.
The show's so nice, they made it twice.
Yeah.
All right, folks, if you're still in the chat, if you're still out there watching the YouTube that has disintegrated, let us know. Say hello.
Right.
Give us a wink, a nod, and
We're here.
just so
We're
we know
live.
you're still out there. And, the floor is yours, James.
Yeah, so Pop Kill. This issue actually went for $1 more than I usually like to spend on a basic issue. And that's because basically every single page is a little thicker and made of better material for your viewing and pleasure.
Like
which
some thick ladies, you hear?
Exactly. Like you have actually some nice card stock on this cover. You feel it. I have 2 issues. I waited for the second one to come in to really judge the story and the art, though I pretty much made up the my mind on the art when I initially saw it, and it did not get better from there. Let's put it that way. The cover art is the best thing about this comic.
Oh.
Yeah. That's
Though-
unfortunately that's one of a lot of people's
That
complaints.
is a lot. That is a
Yeah.
lot.
When you have a different artist on the cover, then you have the
Mhm.
interior.
There's a
Even
lot of
you-
different covers for this as well. Like this sells a lot of comic books. There's like 8 different covers of this thing, alternates, and most of them are
Really?
sold out. Most of them are sold out, and the ones that are not, they're like expensive alternate covers that go for like $90 because that's how they decided to price them. Basically, these are the 2
Wow.
basic covers that I have. They look very nice. Flipping them over, they look identical. I kind of like the back.
Yeah.
It's very simple.
Yeah, I really like that branding. Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely. And
The
it's
design is strong with this one.
very strong until you start opening up the book.
Oh no.
It goes for a
That's why I
James
never
Bond-
open my comics. I don't want to
Yeah.
be disappointed.
This tries to go for some sort of like James Bond-esque modern day twists that fails right off the bat. Because when I open this, like it feels flat. This is an okay page, but it feels flat. That character for me looks kind of awkward, and something that's going to be throughout this entire thing. Whoever drew this has no idea how to actually do faces because all the characters are ugly.
Oh no.
Every single character, and when I flip the page, it becomes quite obvious. Now it goes straight into sort of an action sequence of our main character finishing up a job for his boss, but as we get a close look at
Panel
his face
layout is
here,
confusing here
Yeah,
because
it
it
is
looks
actually-
like you can read from one page to the other because the
Yeah.
panels line up perfectly from both pages.
yes, it
You don't
comes off-
know if you should read one page before the other or if you should read fully across.
the comic comes off very stock like that. Like I should have looked into the artist beforehand to give a little biography of who to blame, but we're gonna have to do that later on. I just want to draw you to some faces here. First one, this one. That's ugly. That's like a half rodent man. That's a half rodent man, and it doesn't change. Bring this guy's face in here. I believe that's the same. No, this is a character he's killing right now, but as you can see, he is also a half rodent man. All the male characters have this weird, like, tight jawbone.
And the hand is strange also on the left panel there.
Yes, every character looks weird when they look there close. And
Yeah.
everything good is kind of basic, but it's hard for me to look away from just the ugly characters because they're really so horrific, and it's just goes through the entire book as we continue. Here's another lovely ugly character view right there of our main guy here, and
that
that
looks
his
so
O-face?
wrong.
Yeah, he looks like he's having a little bit too much fun.
He's getting a big, looks like he's getting a big bird.
Someone's
Now,
touching his snuffleupagus.
it's been like 2 weeks since I read this. I particularly remember the action being quite dissatisfying and a little clunky along the way, and it's just like, there's so much happening, and it's all just shoved together on the pages that it becomes very hard to follow, that I had to like stop and sort of just examine the panel that I'm looking at and contrast to what comes next. And it just wrapped up so quickly. This guy goes in, he blows something up, and then he runs out in the open and everyone's shooting at him. And of course they all miss and he just drives away. And this kind of showcases what our main character is going to be like. And he is very much the Gary Stu of this story. They try to go for this pop James Bond, but they make him so damn perfect. It just does not work at all. Now, here's this Mexican fella, is the only one that kind of looks like an okay character.
Does he have? Okay, he's got a gun in his mouth.
Yes. Yes, this is they went straight for the big evil boss.
It's
Basically
weird.
saying-
The point of view of having it's so weird.
I
And
thought it was a push pop.
the other panel underneath where he's holding a gun,
Mhm.
his hand is so much smaller than it should
Yeah.
be. It should be way bigger
Yeah,
as it's closer to the camera, right?
exactly.
Yeah, there's no
It's like
force
a-
perspective
It's
there.
reminding me of the Deadpool movie where he cut his hand off and it was growing back.
Yeah, the
Yes.
baby hand.
Yeah. Corey's got an also noted another issue. The biggest issue is too many dudes. No
Yeah.
Yeah.
babes.
Now there
Sausage
was
party.
one chick at the beginning, which I didn't point out. It's literally just these two guards that are talking right here. One of them happens to be a woman, but she explodes. So this, you don't have to worry about wokeness in this. Like this one does not care about wokeness. It goes full Monty in a lot of ways. And if you like that, this might be the comic for you, because this baby goes full Monty. That's what I can tell you. Like, everyone is hyper evil. Things just happen for the sake of happening, especially in the second issue, which made me laugh my ass off when the action started kicking off. But
Well, yeah, that's a question in order. So
Mhm.
obviously the art's a problem, but how did you find the story going in?
very cliche, over the top, and almost to parody levels, though I don't think they were trying to make this a parody.
Okay, that's not a
Oh.
good thing.
Yes, exactly. And also, I want to point to you, this is the first panel that your eyes are drawn to. The page begins over here.
Yes.
We're supposed to start here. This
Yeah.
is an establishing shot. Look
Yeah.
at that.
Yeah, that
This
tiny
little box.
corner.
That's your establishing shot. And then you're
Mhm.
supposed to draw over here to a newspaper with some good visual information to show us what's going on. What they're talking about here is the explosion that happened before. And then all the way down here, he's basically saying, I'm going to blow your head off, which finally draws to the actual panel we're immediately drawn to and want to start reading from. And then he says, either you're going to die or you kill your three men behind you. And he kills his three men, which I'm assuming are just the surviving guards from the night before, because they're super duper evil like that. And and yeah, and then it's very like cliche James Bondish. Here's minion guy who's gonna go kill our main character shows us how evil they are, and
Holy
then
word balloon.
yeah, there's a lot of just reading throughout, and a lot of it is, luckily, the dialogue isn't too offensive. Like if you made it this far, you kind of understand what you're gonna get, and it's very like, look at me, I'm a slick badass, and everyone around me is just evil and wants and thinks about profit and money, and that's it. And our main character is just a slick badass trying to survive. But of course, he's in the predicament he's in because he slept with his now forced boss's mistress, and he has to pay off a debt. Yeah, that's the entire that's why he's here right now. And then it gets us to this crazy scene. Like I said,
Right.
our first full
Good job,
Monty.
Corey.
Our first
Yeah,
full
you're up.
Monty. And
Okay.
Wait a minute, is one of them pregnant?
yeah, and like before,
Yeah.
once again, the big shot is over here on the second page instead of the establishing shot. That's now this thing over here. So like
Yeah,
this
that's
is
weird.
it's very reoccurring, and it's if you flipped it, it would have actually felt much more smooth as a read.
Well, see that's a good point. Like if he had just like added another page or taken out a page at the
Yeah.
beginning, everything would be exactly on the right page when you turn, where
Yeah,
you'd grab your interest.
exactly. But obviously it's not. And the only reason this is happening is because, and here he is, he's actually signing some stuff with these women he slept with, because finally they do it right. Now this
He's got
shot
some
right here
small
is where
legs.
it's
Yeah. Yeah. He skips leg day.
yeah. Some proportion issues. Once again, ugly faces all around.
Well, the chicks looked pregnant in that big orgy shot, and then now they look thin again, like normal-ish again.
There's proportion issues all around. It's plaguing it. It doesn't go away.
Corey
This
says
thing-
it just got 70% better.
Now he's sleeping with them because they're all wives of older rich men who are worried about them getting their pleasure. So this
not
is
like
him,
Diddy.
He
and
got
they,
studded out.
and then when he bangs the wives right here, he's signing a I guess like a notice that's essentially saying,
Was
I
it an
banged
NDA?
I
Yeah,
banged
no,
your
it's a
wife.
receipt. It's an invoice.
I banged your wife. Please let me live here for one more month.
That'll be one monthly Roger.
Exactly. Now
I'm
they
sure
go
he's
to,
leaving them a review. He's scoring them.
no, they go- they do something I like here, though the comic, like the artwork throughout, is very questionable. He basically goes on a killing spree, and at the top we get some information about the person he's going to take out, and they get straight to it, why he's killing them, and then him getting the job done all the way through. Right here is just him actually landing and getting the job done. And I actually like these very much because they're quick reads. They get straight to it, and they're actually really fun little montages. But at this point, I'm pretty much just nullified to the art. But the faces still are so out there that I
Dude, when you
stop.
see faces, look at the page on the left. You don't even see their faces. We're
Yeah,
staring at the
blurry.
back of their heads.
Yeah, and that's because I think they know they can't draw faces at that point either.
Yeah.
I think
That's like
they
the most
realize-
fundamental.
Yeah.
He's not
And then
terrible.
we get
but he's
another
not
babe
great.
shot.
He's like it's
Boobs.
like very average.
Yeah.
It's mid kind of a
Yeah, we get a babe shot of basically our babe / love interest for this whole
appreciate
thing.
that. That's
And he's
good.
Got a
basically
nice hand.
yeah. And once again, he's just like, it's pretty basic across the board. You got yourself this chick, though. You'll never see her with this much sort of curve until like the second issue. She instantly loses it once we see her
Oh
again.
no.
Yeah, I mean, remember this comic book, it has a lot of issues all the way through, and of
Oh,
course,
the size of the heads on the like the left panel on the right page. One guy has a huge head, the other guy's closer to us and has a small head.
yeah. Now,
But
When
the,
I'm reading
the
this-
cheekbones and eyes on the guy, the second panel down on the left page, Wow, I'm really seeing the rodent thing you were talking about before there.
It looks like Freddy Krueger.
It's all so fucking terrible. And if it wasn't for the absolute silliness of the story, I would have vomited all over this thing. Because the story was so parody at this point, though you can tell it was taking itself seriously. This turned into an absolute comedy. I was laughing my ass off. Here,
Really?
his boss is just telling him, basically, go secure this woman. She has like a formula that'll make soda stay fizzy longer. Whoever gets it wins.
You're joking,
What the-
right?
No, that's what I'm talking about. That's the plot. Now,
That actually sounds interesting now.
it's just a dumb. That's just it. The dumb faces. The
So this is basically a Coke versus Pepsi comic.
basically, and everything about it is comical and basic. And I'll give them this: when he actually goes to secure this woman, we're finally seeing her with some clothes on. We get to see her face. That's
Oh,
what her
there's the
face
pug.
looks like. That's her. Okay. That's her face. You get to stare at that. And she has a very ugly pug. Look at that pug. All right. Look at that. It doesn't
doesn't
get
even look
better.
like a
I
pug.
wouldn't recognize that as a pug there.
It
All
doesn't
pugs
get better.
All pugs
okay?
are ugly, by the way. Just it's
Yeah,
a
It
general rule
doesn't
of
get
thumb.
better. Here's some more pug for you. Right
Like the
there.
breed of the dog is changing per panel.
Yeah.
But the
It's-
cars are well drawn. Like he pays attention
more
attention to the cars.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
he
the
can
cars
draw
are really
vehicles
well
pretty
done.
well.
Also,
Yeah.
look at the way she's kind of bent over. It feels kind of awkward.
The
there.
legs are too small again.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, she's
And
all torso.
she is.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
she's too
yeah.
tall there.
It's like the dwarf people with like the
Yes.
5 points of articulation.
Absolutely. And this is them basically our main character setting up her to run into him, where our two ugly characters can have a conversation with the poorly drawn pug.
It's like Scrappy Doo over here.
Wow.
Absolutely.
On the cover, she looked like Morena Baccarin, and in here, she looks like a distorted Carry-On Moss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She also has terrible side face here.
Yeah,
This
look at the
one-
jaw on that. God dang.
She's got the Giga Chad jaw.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Which one's
Now-
the girl and which one's the pug?
I kind of like
got an
this
underbite.
panel. The rain looks good and the car looks decent.
The guy loves cars. I'll
Yeah, he
tell you
can
that.
draw cars.
If only
really
he
well.
liked humans.
Yeah. Well, also I gotta add, the colorist saved a lot of this. Like, if this was like the colorist wasn't part of this, and this was just in black and white, and it was slightly shaded, this would
Yeah.
look even worse.
So
Is
is this
Is she just
is this the
sucking
same?
face with her dog?
That's what I thought
Yeah.
at first.
I thought
The
she was
dog-
eating it.
The dog is like licking the side of her face,
Yeah, but that's
and
a
it
bad,
still does feel awkward though.
bad shot.
Looks like she's
That
So-
is.
biting him. Like,
Is the artist the same as the colorist, or is the colorist like another person?
Let's find out.
as
I don't
usual?
know.
yeah, the
This
colorist
front
is
page should tell us.
Yeah,
Brian Reber. Yeah,
Reber.
I don't fault the colorist on any of
Yeah.
this.
So the artist is Juan Santa Cruz.
And what sucks about this is it is high quality. You can feel the quality in the pages.
Yeah.
They're nice and they're crisp.
80-pound pages.
But it sucks. And if it wasn't for the story being something that feels like a Mel Brooks
Unintentional.
unintentional Mel Brooks script, I
You keep-
would have.
The more you're telling me about the story, the more I like it. now.
Yeah.
You
It's like the
might,
Silence of the Lambs. Best comedy.
you
ever.
might get the freaking prose version if you can find it, but
Yeah.
like, there's not a lot to look at. There's so much to point out that's bad
Well, it's mid.
in
It's
every other regard.
nothing's terrible.
I mean,
Well,
I think a lot of the faces are downright terrible. I'm sorry. I've seen
sure, but I mean,
I've seen terrible stuff drawn way worse than this guy. Faces way better.
but it's mid. Like none of the panels are exciting.
Yeah.
Nothing's like
No one's
lazily
died
done.
for a
Like
while,
I'm thinking
too.
like a Rob Liefeld does bad backgrounds, right? He doesn't do them. but at least you overcompensate by making
No.
action.
This is where
Yeah.
the first issue ends, and
Mhm.
it ends on a down note because it took me a while to find out what the hell that was I was looking at, and it's
A
a
tree?
bug. It's a
A
tree,
bug?
but
I
there's
thought
a
it was
little.
a tree.
It's supposed to be a bug, but I wasn't sure until I picked up the second issue.
Oh.
But it's just him at the end of the day asking about the special fizz to make sodas last longer, and that's how the first issue ends.
Secrets in the
Tell us your
sauce.
Pepsi secrets.
Yeah,
I
and
love
then the second
story
issue,
plot. I love the plot though. That's-
the second issue enforces the Mel Brooksness tenfold because it I guess you can say that it's coming off there really ugly, even at this one. Like she's supposed to look hot, but look at that face. She
She's
looks
got
like
a dump truck ass.
she looks like a tired mom at the end of the day.
Or a 14-year-old boy.
That too, going to make transition.
Yeah.
she doesn't have any
but-
boobs either.
So
No.
literally picks up right where we left off, and she's all like, "How do you know about the formula? Yada yada." Oh well, I'm actually here to offer you a job, which feels completely anticlimactic because you could have done that at any point throughout her regular day without having to completely like. He popped all 4 tires of her car, and this is his big plan to ask her after a day's worth of going out of his way. It's pretty fucking terrible. But instantly, bad guys show up.
Oh.
Bad guys show up. They kick in the door. Now, mind you, he just mentioned the cola like a minute ago. And instantly in her home, there are 4 dudes packing major heat out of nowhere. And she does
Whoa.
not live like near the building where she works and shit. She's like across town, as we'll see in a bit. And
Well,
go ahead.
Look at that. Look at the middle panel. Okay, the knife is in the guy's forehead. No, I'm sorry. I'm the right. Yeah, the knife is in the guy's forehead. Yet
Mhm.
in the next panel, they make a sound effect and they have the knife going
Yeah.
into his.
It's
Exactly.
What?
the sound effect. It's oh my god! It's a
Delayed
knife that
sound
has a
effect.
delayed action. It's a delayed action knife.
Exactly. And instantly will these 4 guys have guns on him, mind you.
I gotta
He
push
picked up
back
the
on
knife.
your critic here,
Okay.
James, because you say that the guys did not have time to come down. Dude, they had a whole issue. They had a whole month between the issues to come down. Like they were talking about Coke in the previous issue. That
Yeah.
gives them a whole month.
Well, they have time dilation powers too. I mean, they
Time
can throw a
dilation,
knife
yeah.
into somebody's head and then.
Okay, so check this out though. He's throwing this knife into this guy's head. Everyone else has, including the guy he threw a knife into his head. They all have guns on them while he's initially reaching for the knife. It's going to take like a good 3 to 4 seconds. Reach down, pick up this knife, aim, throw it, stab that guy in the head, and still nobody actually starts shooting him until this next panel when
Wow.
he picks up a saucer with poorly drawn spaghetti, which is something I forgot to mention.
Will Smith spaghetti.
Eat spaghetti. Let's see if there's any spaghetti here. It might be on the
Ah.
previous issue.
That's
Here
how
it
you
is.
can tell it's AI.
Yeah.
Poorly drawn spaghetti. That's all I want to say. It looks like she's eating a worm here. Okay. It shouldn't look like that. The spaghetti should not be floating. All right. It should be like
Wants to-
hanging down.
Well, she wants to lose that dump truck ass, so she's
Yeah.
swallowing
Yeah.
a tapeworm.
Those are parasites, James.
So they still haven't shot him after they stabbed his friend in the face, and they give him another 4 seconds to turn around, pick up a poorly drawn spaghetti, and throw it at another guy. And
Spaghetti?
then he only starts shooting after he gets hit by the poorly drawn spaghetti. And then they give him another 18 seconds to pick up a heavy chair and start beating him with it. Like-
Whoa.
Time has got to come into factor here. Like, there has to be a reason why these guys who all have guns drawn on him don't shoot. We see it here, right? There's a gun right on him. This guy should have shot him as soon as he reached for a knife.
Yeah.
But no.
Well, he had the
No.
delayed reaction knife. Like it, like stood it, like it stabbed him in the head,
Yeah.
and then the next frame it hit him.
And this is another thing. One of the guys that came into the building had a flamethrower strapped to his chest.
It's like, okay, we're gonna wait a good 15 minutes to get this flamethrower.
That's your
off.
close quarter weapon.
And
you
that was the
carry
guy
around.
in the back. All right. He's the one standing in the back when they
Where do
come
we
in.
put the guy with the
He's the-
flamethrower behind us?
And the guys in the front, one of them has an SMG, the other two have pistols. That's their setup. A flamethrower guy, SMG, 2 pistols. That alone's weird.
Yeah, it's like GI Joe guys.
Exactly. And it pops off 4-man team a minute after their conversation. You get this fight scene, which was pretty basic. I don't really have much bad to say about it. They have this good little sequence here where you can easily see him getting the gun out of the guy's head and
Yeah,
then
that's
blowing his head off. And then his body goes downward. Well, flamethrower guy comes
I
in.
like the splat on the ceiling. That's cool.
Yes. And I will say this. I believe the reason they covered all the bad guys' faces is because they knew they can't draw faces.
Less faces
Yeah,
to draw.
Give everybody the Menpo
Yes,
mask.
except for this guy, which this is actually an issue here. Here, he's telling them to leave. All right. He's like, get out of here, leave. And we see her running against this this large countertop next to an open door frame. We see the door frame here. She's now at the door frame, and there's this huge guy just in the room teleported there. And we know that's where she is because there's the countertop we were seeing beforehand,
Yep.
giving us an aspect. And mind you, this countertop looks way bigger in this scene compared to this scene here. And this guy's also huge compared to her, so I have no idea how he just teleported in
Also,
like that.
kind of like she's bent down.
Yeah,
No,
that's
no,
true.
no. You know what it is? He's huge because he's farther away in the background.
But he's clearly in frame. See, his shoulders inside the frame, not outside the doorway.
But if she
Where
would
we-
get up, like if she would get straight, she'd be taller than him by head.
Maybe
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he's
Yeah.
got the poorly drawn pug. I wonder if this was the moment. Let me see. No, that happens later on. There's a moment when they reconnect with each other. They exit the building and they get shot at by another team. It took me a minute to find out this was another team because there's terrible storytelling from panel to panel. And the pug's face I just want to zoom in real quick. Okay,
He's got an extra chromosome.
there you go, right next to the ass. There you go,
Now that's
and
a
then
nice
the pug's
shot.
face. Yeah, and the
Oh,
guys.
dude, that pug is ugly.
Yeah, yeah,
That's not
It's the
even a
tongue.
pug. That's not how you draw a pug.
yeah. It's
No.
everywhere. You can get a little bit of ugly there. Look at that.
Oh,
In
I
the
see
corner.
now. That's a little better. But like, pugs should be way uglier than that.
Well, they look like a burnt cigar end. Like
Yeah.
their
Look at
entire
that.
face is round and circle. Like
Yeah. So and there's 2 teams now, mind you. Within like a minute of them talking, they throw in 2
Wait,
teams.
they got backup now?
Mind
Yeah.
you, all he was doing was offering her a job. That's all he was doing. And they sent 2 teams,
Well,
2
yeah, I
kill
mean,
teams.
Come on, James. Do you really want women working in the workplace? Come on.
yeah, that's what this all is. It's like
I'm
an
on their
anti.
side, to be honest.
Yeah.
Rooting for the GI Joes.
Oh, this is where it happens. This is where it happens. I just want to focus in on the pug again because I think this one might be one of the worst there. It just
Well,
looks
he's
incomplete.
small now. It's
And the
tiny.
reason
Yeah.
I want to show this off is because right here they're on the rooftop waiting for someone to pick them up because of course he can just pick up his phone and get a helicopter there in
Wait,
3 minutes.
What?
Yeah, he's like, we're getting a rooftop. I called the guy. He's gonna pick us up at your building, whom he's never been to before, in city limits. But he's gonna be here in 3 minutes. Okay, and then
Shows up
he's
to
like,
the wrong building.
then these guys start coming in. He sees them coming in, and right here he's like, "Give me the pug," and then he takes the
Wait,
pug.
they
Right?
want the pug?
Yeah, yeah. And you want to know why? I don't know why. Because immediately he executes these guys kills them, there's actually this nice wide shot when this other dude finally comes in, the big bad guy from or the side bad guy from the previous issue. Get this, the focus.
Oh, he broke the 180 rule.
Yeah. And then he hands the pug over to her right here.
Give me the dog. Okay, now take the dog.
Yes. That is so wasteful. This and this. Like these panels of here.
Hold on. Who's saying give me the dog? Is she
Right
saying
here.
give me the
No.
dog?
No, the blonde-haired guy said, "Give me the dog."
Right here, he asks her to give him the dog. He has the dog. At the top here, he kills them, and then he just gives the dog back.
It was like a weird luck charm for
Well, he's
Eamon.
training his dog how to kill people.
He was
Don't
shooting
worry.
people with the dog.
Don't write the script for them.
Yeah.
Now we get ourselves.
Well-
You're just not seeing the
action.
genius of the
What was he
writer's
launching the bullets out of the dog?
Wait.
Yeah.
yeah. There's
dog
the
has,
pug
like,
silencer.
spare bullets on him.
Yeah.
Squeeze him by the bollocks.
We get this action sequence. These characters just look awkward here in this one. Freaking top panel. I don't know why. For me, it just feels awkward.
I think
It's-
his left
it's
arm
subtle.
is broken.
No, it's subtle action. Like
His
in a
leg's so
comic,
small.
you got to commit to the action. They're like
Yeah.
in mid action. They're not in actual action.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Also,
either
the
wheel
legs,
back or
the leg's a bit small too. Again, the proportions.
yeah,
Yeah.
it just looks like they're hesitating. Like should I attack?
Yeah,
And
and then they're supposed to be cutting each other up here, which is actually a little hard to tell.
Yeah, it's more mom spaghetti.
Yeah, a lot of that. I kind of like this one. You see the guy's face and the
Well,
poorly
it's-
drawn knife, and then the
It's
very
like-
ugly buck teeth.
It's above his pay grade. Like I know what he's trying. He's trying to do something really awesome, but it's kind of weak sauce.
Exactly. That's the entire thing here. I don't know why these guys were chosen specifically because the story obviously is ridiculous. The artwork is questionable. The
Lowest
writing
bidders.
is mid. These guys just kick each other's ass. Basically, that's what happens. First, I like that may have been cool in the 80s, but don't lick someone's blood off your knife.
Ah, welcome to hepatitis.
That's unhygienic.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's how we got the HIV.
You get ourselves another ugly pug.
Well, to be fair, he didn't have a
The
chance.
dog
to eat-
shrunk.
He did not have time to finish his spaghetti. The guy. is
Yeah, the
still
dog
hungry.
shrunk again.
He's in Chihuahua
Honestly,
mode.
like, and at this point, she's all like, "I don't want to go with you. Why should I go with you?" Like, fine, stay here and burn to death.
because you're the only one he's not killing.
And then they get on Buck Rogers. Freaking, I call him
No,
Buckface
that's-
Rogers.
That's Dr. Disrespect.
Okay. Disrespects freaking helicopter to get out of there, and then they leave. They get off. They have conversations. I really don't care. Most of this is fucking boring. There's really no more action beyond this.
Well, hold on. Look at that shot of the house.
That looks like a trace.
Yeah, but like, why do we need such a big, large shot of a very flat view of the house?
I don't know. You're the comic book artist. Tell
Well,
me.
no, not only that, but like we've had other shots where you were showing in earlier things where the establishing shot was this tiny little thing.
Yeah.
And it's like there was a more like importance of that establishing shot.
Mhm.
Here there's no more action, so it's like why are we getting this huge dedicated panel to something where it's like not a big set piece.
It was
And
probably somebody's actual house. He drew it, put it in the comic, and he
Well,
wanted
but
him to
that's
see
fine.
it.
But it's just like this is the.
It looks like a photo like
It's a bad angle, and we're seeing the guy and the girl exactly from the back, super flat.
yeah.
They're not even half turned. They're not even in action. They're not
Mhm.
walking. They're just like standing.
Oh, yeah,
like
there's-
paper dolls.
She's like standing like she's bow-legged, like she's gonna
Yeah.
Yeah, neither of them are walking. They're just kind of
Yeah.
standing there all
Yeah,
weird.
that
looking.
could be improved. Like take the shot of the house from an angle so you see it in perspective.
Yeah.
And same with the characters. You want to see the faces or at least some form of action.
Well, you don't want to see the faces in this one. Here we
Point
also get a
made.
flashback, which I think is probably my least favorite flashback. Because the girls are like, "Oh, why are you working for the guys you're working for?" It's like, "Oh, well, I owe them." And then you go straight to a flashback here. But it took me a second to realize it because it's just location. You know, we've seen better flashbacks on this show. Very weak.
Oh, I wish we could cut to a flash.
Yeah. No, this also the comedy.
Oh, is that
Drowning in
cola?
Pepsi.
The see.
I love that.
Is she like a tooth? Like, are they trying to dissolve her?
Will dissolve your body. Like that
Yeah.
is a potent.
Yeah.
Like that would my dad used to get rid of rust
Yeah.
on whatever on metal by leaving it in a Coke, like in Coke for like the night or 24 hours or something.
Yeah.
worked.
Wow.
The rust would dissolve.
Yeah. So here's him, and basically it's just pages of. I'm not sure why we had to get two shots, one after the other of her.
Yeah.
They both kind of look, but I think this one worked better if her eyes were closed, but we don't really
Yeah.
get that. And then
Death.
Sheldon, where
Hey.
and then we just end it with her leaving.
and
he
how
wakes
soda
up.
can ruin your face.
Wakes up, and then he calls a third company. I'll give you guys the special fizz formula instead.
Oh, this is where Dr. Pepper comes in.
Yeah. Also, we get a look at
I mean, I'm
Like-
digging the story. Like,
Ridiculous.
It's supposed
this
to
is
be
ridiculous. I'm sure it is, but it's not the best satire. It's ridiculous. It's pretty stupid on every level. The art is ugly. The characters are ugly. Your main Gary Stu, he's not even like a heavy drinker. And just all the way a book made me laugh my ass off to the point of purchasing a second one because of how dumb it generally was. That this feels like a hard B comic.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is something you'd give to your friend as a joke.
Maybe they should have gotten the cover artist to do the interior work.
Yeah, but as
Well-
Sheldon says, it's Adam Hughes. Adam Hughes is like very expensive, so he does covers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
and
you
the
can't afford
cover's
him for the
beautiful.
interiors.
The
Well,
cover,
the colors are great in this.
yeah, exactly. Everything else is questionable. So ultimately, I'm giving this on my overall scale a 400,000.
Ooh, that's low.
499,000.99 because it made me laugh, but it's below 500, so I'm throwing it on the ground.
Oh,
Yeah, I hear you,
Right
man.
Andy
there.
Samberg.
Side.
I
That's
think
my
it could
foot.
be fixed like with a proper artist. This could be a good comic.
Yeah,
That's
get
why
a
it's
get
only-
a better inker or better
That's why it's
penciler.
only getting thrown on the ground. This
Yeah,
next
that's
one
fair.
we've
That's fair.
seen before.
Awaiting
Oh,
the
right.
remaster.
We liked the
Yeah.
first issue's cover here because of the clear mysticism and sort of Lovecraftian vibes it's giving off. This
Mm.
is the Dark Pyramid we're taking a look at. Now, the thing about the Dark Pyramid is it's badly drawn. We like the cover because it's primarily negative space, just like this show. We went through it. It's got ugly characters, but strangely enough, not as ugly as the other one. And
Yeah.
I purchased the second issue of this because the story was actually compelling from the beginning, and that was the only thing currently holding it up. But that's where we're going to kind of continue it because from this page actually is a pretty good one. We see this very fugly butch-like woman. She's this. We find out a very smart scientist lady who
Deborah
is
Williams.
the only person who's kind of, is fighting for good on this mountainside as people go missing in there. And this woman's famous internet boyfriend went missing as well. And while they were in there, they both got attacked by this big ass ugly monster. And I was talking about how we don't want to hear our characters just say fuck a lot over and over again,
Aw.
how they need their own dialogue.
Well, they also
That's-
say shit, don't they?
Yeah, fucking shit. That's what they say throughout this entire first issue here. And we get a look at our monster. We get some eyes right there. We mentioned that he like green on green didn't look too
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
monochrome.
there's some good stuff. Like the pacing was pretty good.
Yeah, the
Like,
pacing was decent in this story. The way it ended was so on this first issue, and it picks up basically right where we left off. And let me actually also show us the back of the comic.
Hold on, I gotta
right
switch
here.
my ice back real quick. I'll be back in just a minute.
I like the back of the comic. It's got nice use of negative spacing there. The creature looks good, and the upside down pyramid, I think, is a really great design choice there.
Oh yeah, good branding.
Now, the second issue has an ugly freaking cover. This looks like some fan art. If I'm going
Dude,
to
I
say,
thought that said Dan Aykroyd.
yeah, right. I think he could do
So-
better than this.
That's a dark
it's a little
pyramid.
hard. It's a little hard to read Dark Pyramid because there's a lot going on behind
Yeah.
the already thin and interestingly shaped lettering. It's already a little difficult
Yeah.
to read. You have this monster right behind here, which looks like something that I doodled on a paper. And then we have these two characters, one of them knocked out, and that's our very smart black woman. And then our female main character looking for her very dumb boyfriend. That was one thing that I left out at the beginning. The boyfriend was kind of dumb. We get that
Oh,
at the
mystery.
beginning here. And I'm pointing that out because this instantly turns woke very fucking quickly. And
Of course. Oh,
and that is the first flag, is he's dumb. 2, I suppose you
Yeah.
could say female main character, but that's more of like a smaller flag because we have plenty of female main characters in comic books. Now, right off the back, we get straight into the action. Unlike the other one, it's got a decent first little chunk here, but instantly your eyes are drawn more down here. So I think this would have been better kind of up here because this is pretty simple. But this is our characters making our official escape here, which frankly, out of all this, you could have exited out this portion and just make this the entire thing because it overall just comes to the same conclusion here. And this is them just saying, oh, what the hell is it? Just follow me and stay close, basically. You know, we could have added that in here easily. And our characters start running through. The backgrounds are very wonky. These trees are a little hard to see right there. I'm bringing it up here. Look at those trees in the background, man. Like, there's a lot of what I'll call doodle art in this.
Yeah, her mouth's
feels-
a little strange as well. Like she's
Exactly.
screaming, but it's
Mhm.
a little something's off a little bit.
There's a lot of doodle art in this, though I will say
Fucking run. She says, "Fucking run." The other
Yeah.
woman should be saying, "Shit."
exactly right.
fucking shit, man.
One thing I do like is there's lesser panels here with all these actions, and they're much more
Yes.
wider and they're less congested. So that actually helps this comic. It's easier to see what's happening.
I like
Suddenly
the
here-
silhouette of the creature. That's I can't.
Mhm.
That's
Dude.
She has no left cheek. That's why her mouth looks weird.
No. Okay, I'm seeing something here.
Yeah.
Look at the font. So the font size for fucking run. Okay. Now look over on the right page, the big wall of dialogue. Like it's like big font, and then woo, like we shrunk it. Like,
Yeah.
dude.
Now, the character voice must sound like the person reading off all the side effects of a pharmaceutical commercial.
Yeah, exactly. Like Micro Machine Man, or like whispering or something because it's super small. Like,
Yeah. Now we come to these things. I have no idea what the hell they are. They say as long as they get to them and past this area, the creature just disappears. It poofs away, as you can see, goes poof.
Oh,
goodbye.
But there's these things here. Like, what is that? Bring that up close.
Tiki torches. They will not
Something like
replace
that.
us.
oh, it
like
must
a-
be right.
It looks like a tiki torch, and they say, you know, you can't go past the torches for whatever reason. And then now they're all like, well, I still need to find my boyfriend. And now I'm all out here alone in the dark. So let's go look for him. They start just walking, basically. That's what's happening. She tells the story. This is where the wokeness begins. She's like, oh yeah, there's like a dark pyramid in the middle of this mountain. We don't know where it came from, but the locals are all hush hush about it. And I dated a local billionaire female because I'm a lesbian chick.
What?
Yeah. No, she said the
Holy shit! How many check boxes does that fill out of dialogue?
Yeah, somebody's got a
basically on
peg
this
leg.
page. And they said we're going to
I'm
a
a black
location.
lesbian
Yes,
billionaire.
Put her in a
No.
wheelchair.
They said that they're going to a location that the lesbian billionaire kind of upkeeps, and as soon as I flip to this page, it's all
Oh, that's my new avatar.
yes. Yes.
She looks like a ethno gender swapped version of the Mad Magazine face.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alfred E. Newman. Like, look at the septum ring, the
got a
mental illness
septum
haircut.
What's she doing in the middle of a mountain? She should be like in Minnesota yelling "Stop
Exactly.
ice."
Apparently, in the story,
Ice ladies.
these are all fans. These are all fans of the missing person, her boyfriend, and they're all here to look for them.
What?
Yeah.
How did they get ahead of her?
She was in her own cabin somewhere else, and I guess they all made it to the base that she didn't know about. And then they got it.
Is Kronk there with a map pointing it out and explaining?
Look-
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Look at these faces here.
Wow. Yeah, that art just
Doodle.
decided to stop. Yeah.
Doodle. All doodle, bro. It's all doodle on these 2 pages. This is nothing but
Oh
a
my
bunch of
God.
comic book doodle.
Look at the flat boobs, like the side boob. It's like all flat.
Yeah,
I bet there's removal scars under them.
yeah. It's all so terrible. And good or bad, either or. We get a few more pages. The creature looks in at them. The poorly drawn
I hope
creature.
the creature devours them and rips them to shreds.
What is he looking? He's just looking through it at the glass like he's at an aquarium or something.
Yeah. Well, he says hello on broken things. It's like, boy, are you wrong?
Don't
Yeah.
hey, don't tap on the
Strange
glass. It
creature.
scares the monsters.
And yes, the creature starts tearing people apart.
Now
We
you're
see some
talking.
gore up here. Right there, we get a little
Oh,
bit
shit.
of gore. Finally, something's happening. Though I will say this, I'll point this out. That's what I would call lazy gore.
Yeah.
Because you
Yeah.
stare at it, you don't know what that is. You don't know
Yeah.
what the hell that is. Oh, actually, you know, I'm going to take a moment because this is my little stage here. This is actually a lid. Underneath is a whole lot of different comics.
Wow, that's like you're doing magic tricks now.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I'm pulling out one comic book here that I'm probably going to keep out because I've seen lazy gore, and people go, "Oh gosh, look at that gore! It's so freaking good. Something's happening on the page." No, friends, this is gore.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Disembowelment.
When you stare at that, you can tell what's what. Okay, you
yourself.
reward your readers with shit like that.
And
Okay,
somehow the guy didn't even shit his pants.
well, as far as we know.
Well, he was
This-
having his appendix out, and they got a little over enthusiastic.
This is from
A
Door
hernia
Kickers.
surgery.
This is from Door Kickers Bad Medicine. It's not that bad. It's not that great either. But when it comes to gore,
Yeah.
it rewards its readers. That's what it should look like. This is what
And
I
they
like to call-
emphasized it by making the background black and white, but the gore in color.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lazy gore. It's dark on dark in this entire area, and you really gotta and you gotta remember, in real person, these colors are darker than they appear in the video. These colors are darker, so if it looks dark to you, tone it down 1 or 2 notches. That's how dark it actually is. It's a little hard to see this gore. When you look at it, you don't know what it is. Right here, you get boob lady. The whole thing's like, "Oh, I'm going to kick your ass," and I believe she gets torn apart on the next page. Yes, we get boob lady's death right there at the top,
Yeah.
kind of.
He just
Object,
crushes her.
object and panels may be darker than they
The
appear.
one thing
Actually, I have no idea what it's doing
the
to her.
biggest
Actually,
issue I have
Yeah,
with
it's
this
squishing her.
monster,
it's like squishing her.
like the monster's ripping people apart. Fine,
Yeah.
you see, but it looks like a Scooby Doo monster.
Yeah.
You know, it's not
That's
really
Old Man Carruthers.
scary.
It looks like a doll with burnt and wet hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I barbecued a Barbie doll.
We're not sure if it's real, if it's a mask.
And
Sid from Toy
suddenly,
Story made it.
everybody,
Yeah. Oh, it's Sid.
everybody either dies or they run off, and then our main characters get trampled by them. And then they finally run off after they've been trampled by the people they're there to help. and they're met up with the military, and the military's all like, "Oh, hey, you're survivors. Okay, we're gonna kill you now, and everyone else, and cover this up." And then that's where it ends, basically. Now, luckily, his face isn't drawn as terribly as everyone else's. You can actually see a bit of character in there, you know.
Yeah, that's actually
Yeah.
not bad at all.
Yeah, it's still pretty low. And when I was done with this, I wasn't laughing. I wasn't interested.
No kill
It
pop.
was- I felt like I literally wasted my time,
Oh,
and the
man.
story
Aw.
got worse. Like, this cover looks interesting. It looks like you might want to give it a try.
Yeah, it
And I
looks
did.
mysterious.
And then I came to this cover, and it looked like doodles all the way through. Nothing but fucking
Is it
doodles.
different artists in the two different books?
No,
No,
it's the same
they're
one.
just as terrible. Okay, all the way through. I feel embarrassed for owning this. All right. Final verdict. Okay. Final verdict is -90 freaking 9. All right.
Oh,
You know what that means? That means goodbye.
Oh,
I don't
shit.
need this garbage.
Oh,
You're
wow.
it's
going
Trent
in the
Reznoring
trash.
it.
I don't need you. You're a waste of money, a waste of space. You cost me as much as something 3 times better than you. I'm gonna throw you away now, you piece
Wow.
of trash. That's what
Wow.
that is. That's what that is. ladies and
I think that's the first time
There
I've
it
seen
is.
James tear up a
there
book.
it is.
Yeah, that's
There
the
it
first
is.
book he's torn.
It's
Wow.
garbage.
He's pissed.
We got Natalie and Bruley over here.
Even that ugly one the other day I threw on the floor, there was at least something good to look at. There's not a single panel throughout this nonsense.
No, we
That
said it.
was
Remember
nice.
when we were reviewing this on the
And
set?
now it's littered across my room.
we were like, the art is mid. Like, it depends on the story. Like, if the story is amazing, this could be a good book.
Yeah.
I'm all out of shit.
And then you
right.
got
This is
billionaire
something real.
lesbian, black liberal billionaire lesbians with what kind of billionaire has a nose ring?
Yeah. How many lesbians are billionaires, by the way?
Afuera. Look at all this. Look at all that. There she is.
That's my new avatar.
There,
Look at
Accepted
Children's comic.
there
Comment.
she is. Goodbye. Goodbye. Waste
I'm
of money.
Chocolate Newman.
I can't take that off my taxes.
What me
There you
worry?
go. I'm throwing it
Oh.
away. I got an entire 4-issue series of another comic book in the trash, which inspired this because it was so good that went woke out of nowhere that I
Aw.
literally just took them all and threw them in the
Oh,
garbage.
the one with the dude that was kissing the other dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was one 12-year-old confessing his love to another male 12-year-old.
Oh,
Aw.
that's the worst.
Yeah, so
Oh,
there we go,
Stranger
ladies and
Things.
gentlemen. There's Stranger Things. It's not even printed on good paper. It's cheap. Look how
Aw.
easy this rips. Look how easy this is. Probably burns quickly too. 'cause that
Well,
bad.
don't burn your house down. Kurt,
Yeah, it's
you know.
got
Not
it's
yet.
got a good chemical smell when it
Not
burns.
Now, I do want to show off one thing that I'm not going to go completely into as
Hold
we're
on,
running
let's-
out of time.
Sheldon
Oh.
says, "No, the lesbians."
We did that Eric Bischoff clip. The lesbians.
Yeah, you always got to cry for the lesbians, as one does. As one does. But I got this excellent TKO box
Oh.
set here. It's pretty
Red
fat.
Fork.
What?
Red Fork. I've only read the first issue, and so far it feels like a classic Stephen King
This
story.
is a comic or a book?
Yes, it is. It's a box set. The way that they publish these is they used to sell them all at once. You can only buy these secondhand now, where I got this, but it was very much brand new. Inside
Oh,
the
wow.
box set, we got this lovely thing says TKO Studios, and we have 6 issues in here that are perfectly
Oh wow.
6 issues in this lovely box set, and I love the box set because the box set was a little damaged when I received it, but all the comic books were absolutely perfect. And we have all 6 issues. We'll show off some of the covers here.
Oh, that
Move
looks
them up
like
like that.
some good gore.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not lazy gore.
Yes, that is some good gore. Like you look at it, you can actually kind of tell what's supposed to be there, and that's what you want to see. So far, I've been enjoying it. It's a very rustic story, very rustic story. And another thing to pay attention to is I'm showing these off sideways right now because TKO is all about the art in comics. Not all of our stories I've consumed yet. I've consumed a few, and it's primarily art first. They have one or two woke-ish titles, but you know that comes with comics in general. You're going to find those people.
Oh, shit.
But showing off, I just want to show off the size of this. All right, here's this an average size of this one from TKO. Let me pull out a random issue. Here we go. I'll pull it off of the floor of Pop Kill here and put it right next to it, and you'll see that TKO is actually pretty much bigger in every way. You get about an inch or a half inch on either side because they're all about giving you room to enjoy your art, and you very much do.
Hey,
like
size does matter.
Size does matter. Like when I look at these big old panels right off the back, this is a dude snorting something and breaking it down. But it looks beautiful. I love the style. It's giving me so much room to consume this, and this also has a very good texture. It's like
good
like a card back texture here.
Good detail on the fingers, the fingernails.
Yes, the art's very pleasing,
joints.
and this is a very, very rustic story with absolutely excellent artwork.
Dude.
Yeah, like I've loved the story so far. It's got family drama at the center. I'll be talking about it later when I complete the entire series. But I love the size of this comic.
Sheldon
I love how they
says
presented
big
it.
comic must be some Italian makers.
They produced a lot of comics. This is how they produced them. They're single issues. They don't sell them directly from their website anymore. You could only find their graphic novels. I have one right here in the box, actually. Right here is a TKO graphic novel. I showed it off before.
It's the same size.
It's the same size. It's actually a little bit bigger, actually, I think.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's the same size.
A4.
It seems to be made of the same material, both interior pages and exterior covers. So they feel really, really good. And
We got
they're
Don
all-
draw stuff in the house. Welcome, Don. How you doing, man?
Hey.
Good night.
welcome, sir. So I'll be reading this, giving you an update on this in the future. But I'm very excited because so far it's been a good read.
Yeah,
Nice.
cool. That's good, man. Good art. Good. Yeah, because we need a change of pace. We had some shitty books. We need some hope in the future. We need some.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, there is hope coming. I had a few hopeful comics, but I wanted to get those two out of the way first to make room for hope in the future. Ladies and gentlemen, you'll be seeing some hope coming your way.
Nice.
Yes, sirs. Yes, sirs.
And
you put 'em.
that concludes our negative space segment.
Negative
folks.
space.
Hey, what's missing from this page? The negative space. We read it, we shred it, we tell you the truth. Negative